Hello again. Sorry about the little sort of wavy hand thing. It was because I upload directly from webcam. It sort of pauses, and then by the time it sort of goes, "Oh, you're live," it's already been like 3 seconds, and I feel like a dick, so that's okay. Anyway, yeah, this next video I suppose is about me, and how I identify. Loads. A lot of the time, when I try and express who I am, there's always some super cool, awesome person who's all like, "Oh, labels are for soup cans, man." And admittedly, I used to be like that when I was 15, and I thought I was awesome. Um, but the truth of the matter is, labels can be extremely useful, and they don't dictate who you are in the slightest. It's whatever that label means to you, and you know, they're useful, I think. So in terms of my gender, because there are many labels that apply to me, but for the purposes of being specific, the labels I would choose to describe my gender, well, I'm transgendered, probably transsexual, though I'm still kind of working that one out. I'm quite masculine, so quite often I will use trans masculine, but again, from what I've been reading, that seems to mean something different to me than it does to other people, so it's not one I use often, but anyway. Genderqueer, I think, would be another good descriptor to throw out there. I guess that's kind of about it. I would say those labels are quite apt to describe my gender and how I view myself. I have known I was this way since I was quite little, but I didn't have a name for it until I was about 18. But I've always known I've been non-binary. I've been that way since I was a kid. So, yeah. Don't really know what else to say on that one. I suppose I could talk about my own personal process of transition. I guess that'll do. Bear in mind that whilst I'm quite happy to talk about certain aspects of it, there are some things I won't be talking about at all. Because there is some shit that is just nobody's business. So, okay, I don't take tea for various reasons. One is I think as cool as the idea of having a mustache or a beard, thinking beard, would be, I don't really want facial hair particularly, and I don't want to be any hairier than I am, because I'm sort of naturally a bit hairy, not like loads, but anyway, that's probably way too much info, but I don't want my voice to go any deeper, particularly because I have quite trying to say this in a way that won't be fucked up. I don't want to limit the range of my voice, I think is what I'm getting at, but that's probably not quite the right way to word it. But yeah, I don't want my voice to get any deeper. And things like that. And if I did, I'd probably just go to, you know, find a voice coach or something. Yeah, so that's sort of the main ones. But, I mean, there are some benefits to it, I suppose. I mean, like, I would gain muscle mass a lot better, and things like that, and it would change my body shape, kind of just by default. But I can do a lot of that through, like, working out and kind of bodybuilding, so that's kind of more the route I'm going down, and muscle tends to hold more testosterone anyway, so I'm just kind of doing that, basically. Yeah. I changed my name a couple of years ago now. I changed my name. I guess that was kind of really the start of my transition, was when I changed my name by deed poll, and I was like, yeah, finally got my own name, that's so cool, man. And that was awesome. I bind most days. I do have rest days at the weekend, or if I'm not going out anywhere. But usually sort of 5 days a week I will bind, and then, but mostly during the day and when I go out, and then when I come home and it's sort of evening, and I'll take it off again. But so I try not to wear it for more than 8 to 10 hours in a day. And yeah, I have my rest periods and things like that. So I try to be quite careful with it, because I know that if binding all the time and can be a bit dangerous. I mean, there are health risks with it, and it's like anything, you just kind of weigh up the pros with the cons and just kind of go with it. So yeah, I bind most days. I never used to. When I first got it, it was just sort of an every now and then thing when I felt like, oh, I really need to, but I think the further on I've gone, the more I've realised that I guess I've just gotten more dysphoric, and the more I've kind of thought, man, my chest is not right. And it's not that I think it's ugly or horrible or anything like that. I kind of look at it like clothing, in that, you know, it looks great on the hanger but not on me. And if I saw my meat clothing on somebody else, I'd probably really like it and think that was great, and, you know, the lover of boobs in me would be quite happy. But they were just sort of wasted on me. So I guess that's kind of how I look at it, and I do get quite bad dysphoria sometimes when I do just want to get a knife and cut the bastards off. And then there are the days when it's less bad and I don't mind them so much. But I think on the whole, I would like to have top surgery done. Because I think that's just the right way for me, and but I'm not doing it because, like, I feel like I should, or I should fit into this non-binary uniform of looking really skinny and masculine and shit like that. Or, you know, or not doing it will make me less of a trans person. I don't believe that for even 1 second. It's just the way I want to go. So I'm gonna start saving to do it privately, just because the NHS yeah, they can be a bit crap about it. And all that gatekeeping nonsense that they do. I have a hard enough time trying to kind of explain shit to my own GP. She's all like, oh, but once you decide which one you are, and I'm like, I have just explained to you what I am. Anyway, so yeah, I guess that's kind of, um, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I guess that's kind I guess that's kind of it, really. I don't know if I've covered quite everything I wanted to, but yeah. I've no idea if I'll get any viewers or subscribers or anything, but you know, if I do, cool, ask questions. Bearing in mind that I have every right to refuse to answer if I don't want to. And yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say. I know I've already said that already in the last video. Yeah, so really I wanted to make this channel again to kind of document my own personal journey and learning and progress, and just meet other people, I guess. So, yeah, if anyone does watch and wants to subscribe, great.